Hello and welcome back to Pillars of Alternative History Lords into the Mad. Now, last time we dealt in a fair bit into the Temple of Ephus, or whatever you call it, and we discovered a secret room that I was unable to access properly. And since then I have found out that it is in fact really easy to actually get the thing done properly. And in fact I've just been a big silly about the whole thing. Okay, there's 2 real boars and 2 young boars. Can you cast a small flames once they are all in? No, you cannot. What is this though? Oh well. This will do. They just offer supporting fire. You just kill a boar. Preferably exploded, but I am not certain if that will be possible even. They try to keep people alive, will you?
Hey there.
Fight it!
We got time to catch.
I messed it up. Okay, I think we need to go back to town.
Yeah.
Are you maimed? Is there anything we could do about the maiming?
Sure.
There probably isn't really, is there? No. Alright, we need to go back to town. This whole piglet thing isn't working out very well for us. Especially considering the piglets. Piglets have been really hazardous. Indeed. You return to Guildvale. Where are we? This is a part of town that doesn't instantly seem familiar to me. Ah, well, we are exactly where we need to be. Wait. Tavern first. And then we deal with everything else. Yeah. Sounds good to me. Now, last time I kept trying to pull this here, while actually the lever is right up there. Anyway, resting did indeed take care of Ashina's maimedness. The light rises from the bones as you approach. You have a moment to register the faintest image of a standing figure. Features a blur of mist and smoke before the world tilts. It is as if you have stepped sideways into a new life. You're racing down a flight of stairs, following a weaving circle of torchlight. Your own panting breaths are loud in your ears. Panic and your robes alike foul your steps, and you nearly stumble before a hand reaches out to grip your arm and steady you. A fellow acolyte who smiles encouragement as you reach the bottom. You run around and past the shallow reflection pool that marks the lowest point of the temple, following the dark shapes of the older priests as they lead the way towards the narrow hall that leads to the vault. You pass one of the torchbearers as you go. The harsh illumination of the flames reveals a familiar face. For a moment your awareness spans time and identity, and you think Wotan has joined you, here at the bottom of the temple. In the memory he glances at you for a moment, and then looks past at someone else. I'll come back once they're gone, he's saying. You're being pressed along by the crowds. And his voice is growing faint. Just keep quiet, we can't take any chances. Inside the vault, golden relics gleam like welcoming stars. The memory twists, jarring you loose from one moment and plunging you into another like a flung doll. There is only darkness around you now. You think yourself blinded until the knowledge settles onto you like a cloak. The candles have all burnt away. You know now, too, with a sick certainty that nobody is coming. There is a cracking noise, somewhere to your left, a wet slurping gurgle and a ragged sob. You cannot see and so you cannot know which brother or sister has fallen, and which digs after what water a body may provide. You hear in the faint murmuring to your right, the familiar guidance of prayer. But you no longer recognize the words. You are too tired to do harm. The thirst is like fire within you. Your tongue is stuck in your throat and every breath is a struggle that leeches strength from you. There is a light, they said, at the end of every bout of darkness, but this one does not end. The spirit releases you and you come back to yourself in pieces. Your vision clears and the world around you is revealed once more, cast in muted hues by the sickly illumination of the soul still drifting like fading fog. Fear wafts off the spirit in waves, fraying at your own emotions. I say nothing. The spirit seems to withdraw into itself. You sense less of its fear and confusion as it recedes, but the soul lingers still. Gather the remains. You spend a few moments gathering up what you can find of the bones of the priests. It proves a heavy and gruesome burden, but you manage to recover them all. There's a thingy here. Silver fennings.
Yeah?
Alright, well.
Sure.
You are now to move swiftly.
Give me a real challenge.
And quietly. That's a unique flail. Ooh. That sounds nifty. And then we have more generic loot. Alright, there's a chest over there that needs to be looked into. Adra. That's not a bad thing to find. Some of the gold leaf on these relics has chipped away to reveal the wood beneath. There are tooth marks upon one of the bowls.
Yeah.
Okay,
I'll see what I
unself.
can find.
We can move back upstairs, I think. Wait. The stand rocks unsteady on its base. It seems that the mechanism is broken. Oh. So there was no way to open it from the inside because the mechanism was indeed broken. Good to know. Alright, anyway, one of you is supposed to use a flail now. That's a nice little extra. Mind you, this doesn't appear to be the strongest of weapons, but on the other hand, it runs a bit of an extra effect that may or may not prove to be interesting. So for now, it should come with us. And it will be used for the glory of all mankind. But mostly just us.
Good day to you.
Burton smiles nervously as you approach. And I don't remember his voice anymore. Think I've sorted out the worst of it. Arm sorting a little less. You were down there a while. Did you find anything? Hand over the bundle of remains. I found more than bones. Something valuable, I mean. You can keep whatever you found. I don't want any of it. Nobody's been down below since Radric's people have no interest in teasing goods in my point. They both miss whatever you take. You and I both know what I saw down there and what they told me. Burton opens his mouth to protest, but something in your expression stops him. He swallows nervously and looks away. His voice when he speaks is small. How could you betray them? They trusted you. Burton makes a strange wooden noise. Betrayed! I was never one of them. Mad follows is the shattered god. If I could have chased them all out then, if you don't understand, I tried to help them. I did. Every day, every single day. I went to the temple and I warned them. I told them that they were playing with fire and Radric wouldn't be patient forever. And every time they shrug it off. Like I didn't know what I was talking about. Like it wasn't costing me coming in to try and help them. I could have been arrested right alongside them. You worked for Radric. Yes, but not anymore. It's been a long time since I held a blade. I knew what was coming. It was their own damn stupidity that kept them in there. I couldn't understand. Every warning I gave they ignored. The rectrix, she said they'd be reborn anyhow, so it didn't matter. So she got what she wanted. Her martyrdom. Radric ordered us to round them up, lock them into the cells. and convinced them to hide at least. They have that vault full of old relics, gold and such. I thought they could hide in there, and what's the guards left? They'd have something to sell for passage out of the Dyrwood back to Ada. But then when I told the men that the priest had already gone, they ordered the temple sealed. I couldn't get in again. There's nothing I could do. You could have spoken up, told Reddick the truth. I could have. It would have ruined me, maybe killed me, but I could have saved them. I didn't. I told you the way of it. I told you what happened. Guess it's your turn now to make a decision. It is not too late to make amends. I'm not sure that's true. It's been years now. What am I supposed to do? Bury their bones? Try to lead a better life than you have so far? I can do that. I can. I'll lay them to rest, try and do right by them, somehow. Thank you, truly, for what you've done, giving me a second chance. I'll put it to good use. Okay, cool. So that means we can ditch town again. Awesome. There's that forest over there somewhere, which I am quite interested in exploring. In Migrant's Fork. Alright. This time we're in the forest during daytime. And with any luck, we won't die.
Saw you in the flames.
Did you know? A statue of Maelstrom, goddess of war and flame. Dozens of names have been scratched into the stone at her feet. Supplicants seeking her blessing. Squatting at the base of the statue is an incredibly ugly man with bulging red cheeks, raked by boxcars, and a scraggly beard. He's sweating as if he has a fever, but his breathing is measured and steady. Like a slow bush of a blacksmith's bellows, but that comparison feels strange and unwelcome. The next comparison, possibly sparked by his grin, is that of a bear trap. Then out of nowhere, there is a hint of alchemical fire that fades almost as soon as you identify the smell.
Come to pray at the statue?
The question mark is barely there, as the man makes the statement. The statue takes on a reddish cast as if one is holding a torch to it, then slowly blossoms into waving flames. The man doesn't turn as the statue blossoms into fire.
The others are welcome, but it's best if just you and I trade words, and your shadows stay quiet. Hands off their weapons, both arcane and steel. It's only you I want to trade words with anyway. I swear before the whore that is Margaret, no harm will come to you in her shadow. If that's enough of a promise for you. If not...
A staff rests easily in his hand. It wasn't there a moment ago. The weaving firelight from the statue gives off no heat, so much so you wonder if it is some trick of the mind. The ugly man before you doesn't seem to notice it or feel it, although the sheen on his brow is still present, as if he's burning up from within. The sudden weaving flames from the statue of Maelstrom cast more light on his features. The man's robes are dirty, stained with grease and other marks of the road. The hems of his robes, including the sleeves, are burned at the edges, as if he walked a great distance across the fire, then reached into the flames with his hands to pull something out. The staff looks thick, stout, of blackened ash, once burned by a terrible fire. Beneath the ash, the lines in the wood bear shapes and patterns. And there is a certainty the staff was once something far more dangerous, but not now. I didn't catch your name or why you want to speak with me.
I didn't give it. You probably find names as useless as I do. The names that litter this world like debris are hard enough to wrap around the tongue. And what do they matter? It's what's beneath the skin and the letters I care about. What burns within. It's more important to me you're a watcher than whatever culture or accent decorates your letters like awkward crowns. Take pride in your actions, not where you hail from. Or how your name rolls off whatever liar's tongue coats it now. If you need a title to hang on me to match your own, Watcher, then call me Durance. And as you observe souls, I test them.
Is his first name N? That's an Estonian first name, so N Durance? Yeah. Sure. How did you know I was a watcher? Durance shakes his head and his hand curls tightly on his staff. I can see the questions bubbling up. Let's burn them away, one by one.
I am a missionary. I walk this diseased nation with its heathen, its people so careless with the spirits of others and their own, watchers among them. Yes, I know you for what you are, and your name doesn't interest me. Names are for honest folk, and you are a crack that shines light from another place. We're meant to travel together, you and I. Saw you in the flames. Not your face, but that soul of yours. All tightened up, like a huntsman's knot.
You saw my soul in the flames.
There's things we can teach each other. If you're in need of answers to your mantle of questions. I don't force my words on anyone other than you. I don't care who walks with you or what their muling problems and politics are. There's enough howling in the world without me stoking that fire. I won't take from your provisions, don't need much on the road. I can carry my weight, which is considerable. Many will stand against you. They probably already have, from what I can see. Left their marks, it seems. Like a trail, worming its way behind you.
What kind of marks?
Disease? Spirit wind? Both could have touched you, yet here you stand. As for disease, not all of us were close to water when the pox hit. But it's no longer a passenger in my flesh. It left its marks as well. But like flames, the pox doesn't strike twice, nor is it catching.
Well, company would be welcome on the road.
Then let us walk together, Watcher.
And we have another character! Yay! What's his AI gonna be? How do we do that again? Tell me about your brain. Healing? Excellent, that'll do. Save! I don't know how much you can actually heal because you are in fact a war priest thingy. You know. Yeah, we already read that text. Okay, so. Save. Good. And look, there's a house here. Of course there's a house here, we've been to this house. It's a nice little place, for sure, but you know, we've been there. We don't need to revisit that particular location. What we do need to do is explore the rest of this little area so I can act all as if I actually know where we are about the whole situation. It only leaves the center of the map unexplored then, does it? Basically, yeah. Is there anyone still hiding in here? Alas, it is not so. And as such, we may leave this area. I even allow for fast mode. Because, you know, let's get out of here. To Antslug's compass. Well, there's people here with names. Name people even. Two villagers stand by one of the tide pools. They're breathing harshly, clearly winded, and they look up nervously as you approach.
Good day, stranger.
If you hate the fish as we were, stranger, you'll want to avoid the compass proper. A lot of ships wind up spread across the rocks here. So we didn't think much of the wreckage until we heard something. A terrible noise. I thought maybe it was a survivor, but he wasn't alive. Moving, but not truly alive. It was awful. What are you two doing out here? Fishing, of course. Except I lost my fishing rod when I flung it at the head of one of those monsters. We were looking at the tide pools over and thought we'd try our luck down by the rocks. Got fright of our lives. We'll have to make do with the nets here, or go hungry. You said there are a lot of shipwrecks here? All the time. It's a lovely place, but dangerous as anything to sail. Good fishing most days. I think we'll look further up the coast next time. What do you mean? What did you see? Corpses. Walking corpses. We don't want any part of it, whatever the cause. Might be we can find something in these tide pools and then we're headed straight home. Good tidings to you. Wait, do you hear that? Yes, we hear that. It's a sound of zombles. Wait, no, that's saurups. Saurups are not zombles. They're just weird. And quite possibly lethal. Okay, you go and flank that because now you can. And I don't know. You two things. Yay, our rogue did take damage for the first time in forever. Come on, open that fucking stash. We know we want to put everything in there anyway. Did Lily die? Lily died. Okay. With Tilly. Whatever. Well, I suppose he's leaving now. Without his fishing rod even. I was going to help find it, you know. Ooh, I think someone got ahead of the party. Don't think he was meant to. Where are you, girl? That's Reina, that's Isla. Oh, Sheena is over there. I guess the target is already dead. You should probably fight as well.
Yeah.
Alright, everything in the stash.
Sure.
As is proper. As is well. So these map areas, they're not huge. Which is good news, because otherwise we'd be terribly inconvenienced by the whole situation. Oh, hello. Ranga and Dana. You find yourself facing a towering wow woman. Her skin is the warm cold brown of a dying sunset with pale fish white patches at throat and hands. Wavy red brown hair pulled into tight braids around the stripe of bare skin that follows the curve of her skull. Flows down under her broad shoulders.
Good day to you.
She regards you calmly, evidently unsurprised to find you here at the edge of her camp by the water. Have you come for medicines and craftworks, or to share the fire? She gestures to the large cauldron nearby. Ofra sent me here. She says that you know some way to ensure that her child is not hollowborn. Ah, more of Lord Raedric's frightened flock. You are kind to come all this way. Poor Ofra must be beside herself. I imagine she gave you something for payment. Whatever it is, you keep it. I don't need coin. I need you to do something for me instead. There is a Xorib tribe to the northeast led by one of their priests. Dana was exiled from there some time ago, and their scouts still lurk about this place, waiting for an opportunity to end his life. The Xorib lets out a rattling squawk, head drooping. What? Yes, exactly like that. One day I will have to go for supplies, and I will come back to find my assistant slain. How will I help anyone then? You rid me of these nuisance, and I will do what I can for Ofra. I'll throw in something for you too. Alright, I'll be back when it's done. Good, good. You'll find them easily enough, I think. Good luck. Alright, well. That means we're working on a quest! Yes. A quest we had previously stepped ourselves upon. Also, we have leveled up at some point. Which is welcome news. Though now I'm very Very confused exactly as to what I want to do with this character further. Maybe not survival. Maybe... There's 3 points. There's nothing here that costs 3 points right now. So alright, let's get that point in stealth just in case we need to actually join along for a little bit of the scouting. Yeah. Okay, I'm gonna see exactly what class unlock. No, this is a talent. Which talent I will choose. I'm thinking either a wild strike or hold the line, which allows him to keep another enemy distracted so the rogue can move around more freely. Let's take something that allows others to move around more freely then. Okay. Alright, let's save and move along this coastline here. You know, Aleph, you're never meant to be first in line.
Let's go.
But that's fine, that's fine. We did well enough for now. Okay, loot them up. Stick this shit in the stash. To be honest, we don't need to carry out all that crap. I think this cave is where we're meant to go. I may be wrong. Still gonna give it a try. Okay, first things first. How did that work? Not terribly effective. Do you have anything that deals a lot of fire? Maybe. Oh, knocked over already. This is a very odd situation. I did not expect to find ourselves in this. Oh, apparently our priest is down already. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay, let's wait.
Yeah.
Yes. Okay, retreat. We got rid of the ads. Now we can go for the real fight. Just a moment. First, Aleph is getting a level. Good for him. He's going to learn Ray of Fire, because that's actually pretty amazing from what I've seen. I'm gonna get him this, just so we may have a chance of additional higher level spells at some point. I think that's how it's supposed to work, yeah? Yeah, okay, grab out all of these tank beams, and
Yeah.
tank spores, I mean. Yes. Alright, and...
Let's go.
what the hell was that? Quite certainly we did not need that. Okay, you just keep your fire over there, you keep your fire over there, you keep yourself focused over there, and you...
Yes.
I hope will return to function soon enough. Yeah? Good. Alright, so
Yeah.
that's that then. Rogue,
Yeah? Easy does it.
very carefully now. A fine wand. That's fine. Cave coral. Any traps on this? No, apparently not. Anything on this? No. Some more cave corals. Good, good. What is over here? Moss and mold cover the bones like a blanket. They smell earthy and wet, and there's more dank memes. Spores. Okay.
Yeah.
Margaret's fire casts light in dark places.
Which reminds me. Tell me, sir. What is your stuff like, man? Durance's stuff. It's meat, man. Cool, man. Alright, you're not really wearing a lot of armor right now, are you? No. But I'm sure you're quite happy with that solution, aren't you? Well, I'd hope you would be. We could offer you bad armor? But that'd look really silly, so let's skip that for now. If you want, you can wear a hat. Or this hat. Yeah. That's what I'm talking about. Silly hats. His stuff caught on fire over that. That's cool. That's cool. Anyone else with anything else? No, I guess not. Oh, wait, no. Alef. Your scepter is inferior to this fine bond. So, there we go. Not my fault, you did not get a unique item as your starting equipment for your weapon, and instead for your you got armor. Yeah. Look at those silly Durance looks with that hat. I'm quite proud of the choice. Yes. Oh, hello there. Cool. Luckily, it was unable to cause too much damage on its lonesome. But let's be fair, if we actually get to the shipwreck, we're gonna find a lot more of them. Yes, there we go. I need to focus my attacks. Also, you need to be a giant fucking stag, man. You need to heal that fella. Because he's not supposed to be on the front line. Where are you? Which one is you? Yeah, that one. Stab that one. Okay, you can engage that. Because that just came in here like as if it mattered. Okay, you stab that. Then join in and stabbing that. Brilliant. Very well done. Like a steak. Except I remember first medium rare. At least the claims say. I don't know if they actually do. Claim so. I mean, I may have just said that. It sounds silly. Oh god, no. This is not how we engage in combat. We don't let the rogue go in first. Or certainly do not. We should be happy with this solution now, except for the whole part where the rogue did fall over unconscious. But on the other hand, on a happier note, one of the enemies did explode into gibbs. At the center of a ring of jagged stone, this boulder casts long shadows across the sand as the sun moves overhead. Currently though, that is not exactly visible because it is nighttime. Well, we took care of the ghouls. And there's some more stuff here. Did we check this? No. I can't see the fishing rod either. I guess that's it for this path then. And that's the dial. It's actually called the dial. Because that's how it functions, as a dial. Oh, hello, Sora. I didn't even have to beast shape thing. Yep. Oh, now I will certainly have to do. Now I most certainly will have to. Okay, you are in an excellent position to do exactly that. Unluckily for us though, everything else was caught on fire. What fire?
Yeah.
See, I told you that spell was useful. I did. I'm sure you believed me. I'm sure you did.
Yeah.
Right, well, that's the sword village taken care of, I guess. Celery? Is this what we traveled here for? Celery? This reminds me, was there really nothing here that we could loot? I suppose not. Very well then. We need to shape up you a nice little custom formation where you will actually make enough sense to, you know, not get too lost. Like the moving direction, you should adapt to it. Or do I need to give you an order first so you can actually go for it, eh? Okay, Durance is in a really bad shape, so we'll need to go back to the tavern in just a moment. In fact, Durance, since you're in such a bad shape, I wouldn't do this for just anyone, you know. In most cases, I would not put, you know, medium armor on a priest, but, you know, difficult times call for difficult measures, and as such, you're getting actual equipment. Now, don't get too excited about it. Doesn't mean I care. It just means, you know, I do care actually. Don't die on me. You're nifty. What is this? Where did we get this? We'll keep it. It's cool. It's cool. We'll keep it. I think we can run a maximum of 6 party members at a time, yeah? Alright.
Greetings.
Is it done? Is it done? Am I rid of the interminable squawking of the Xaurups? No, Dana, I do not mind yours. They're all dead. Good. I tired of their feeble attempts to surprise us. Here, she hands you 3 files for your trouble, and now we can get underway with my part of the bargain. I will get started on the mixture, but I need one more ingredient. Some spores from the creatures in that cave there. Sporelings, they call them. It is a useful material. I need one for the mixture. You are welcome to any others you find. I have some spores here. So you do. Excellent. Give one here and I'll add it to the cauldron. You have lost an item. Thank memes. You will no longer be able to meme freely as a bird. This should not take long. The mixture is ready. Take this to Afra. Tell her to drink it before bed as it induces sleep. She should find herself more energetic in the mornings. Tell her to eat more fish and cheese. The potion will sustain a healthy appetite, grant her strength. She's a rather frail woman from what I remember of her. Wait, I thought this was a cure. I can tend to ailments of the body. I cannot cure an affliction of the soul. Certainly not one inflicted by the gods. I have explained many times. People will believe what they want. So let her believe. Perhaps that will help. Faith is a powerful thing. In the meantime, she will feel much improved. And if her child should not be claimed by the legacy, then it will be born healthy. That I will promise. Fine, I'll be going then. I have done what I can, as I promised. Tell Afra I wish her well. Where did she go? Oh, she's that
Hello.
one. I could use some rest if you don't mind sharing your camp. After all you've done for me, you're quite welcome. Get some sleep by the fire and I will keep an eye on the tide. Yes. Nifty, that means Durance is not dead and instead has leveled up. Right. Alright, well, he has 9 points remaining. He seems like the lore sort of fellow. We'll go for this right now. Oh god, you have a lot of stuff, don't you? You have some sort of radiance all going on. I'm gonna go with brilliant radiance that will burn our enemies. Should they be vessels? You know, otherwise it's bonus endurance. Yeah. And fire. Bonus endurance and fire. Both sound good for him, you know? Healthy. Nice and healthy. Right, well, we should go back to Mother's Plea, but on the other hand, got this direction here. On the plus side, actually, Maker's Fork does require me to actually use the correct path if I am to go where I want to go. Well, I hope she doesn't mind us storming in tonight. Alfra, I brought you something.
How do you do?
You were some time away. I worried you wouldn't return. Is that it? Have you brought it? What did Rana say? Yes, I have it. Here it is. You really did it. Oh, bless you, bless you. I don't know what I would have done without you. Now my baby will be safe. I can't thank you enough. Glad to be of assistance. Here, take this. You can keep what remains of Ranga's payment too. Thank you again. I'll take this before I settle into bed. Perhaps I'll finally rest easy. And that's actually the only thing that should actually guarantee. Oh, mechanics. Yes, do that. And keep the other points for later. Because literally this is what she does. She picks locks. This is her life now. That's all we really require her to do. She, you know, takes locks. Escape would be quite interesting. As would be reckless assault maybe. But I kinda want dirty fighting because that actually allows her to start doing critical attacks, which is what the rogues are good at, usually. At least, usually. Right, I don't know what would be the better place for me to visit shops at right now. The tavern or... Hold, sir, but a moment. A hooded man waits upon the road, clad in a green cloak. He strides forward to meet you as you approach. And at a closer distance his features are revealed for those of a younger man, though lined with furriness. He appears to be favoring his left leg as he walks, and there is a dark stain upon the fabric of his trousers under the knee. Even so, he greets you with a polite bow. It seems you have done, dear Ofra, a great service. The man nods towards the nearby house. Aunt Seluk's compass is a dangerous place, and yet you were willing to venture there to help her. Gilded Well needs such courage in these dark times. Stout hearts willing to do what is necessary to save these people. Can I count you among that number? Who are you? Only a man determined to see Gilded Vale restored to its former glory. There was a time, stranger, when Gilded Vale was worthy of its name. The wheat shone like gold on the hills and the village's people lived well. And what has become of it now? Whatever has caused the blight upon our lands, it is not the fault of its people. Radek looks to punish us for crimes we have not committed, and in turn he is blind to his own. I am not, and he will pay for what he has done. I, Kolsk, swear it by the flame. Like many tyrants, he has surrounded himself with stronger men and women for fear of retribution. And so you are warned. If you will press on despite whatever... Press on despite that, however, I wonder if we might not help one another. Perhaps you could come with me? I sorely wish that I could, but it would only hinder you further. One of Radric's slick spittles slipped a dagger in my leg before he fell. May he be half so lucky in the next life. But it is not the leg which pains me. We have lost too many to Radric's defenses. This is why I would turn to you now for assistance. What is it you want me to do? It is a grim task that I ask of you, but I assure you there is no other option. Lord Radric must be stopped. Too long has Gilded Vale suffered under Radric's madness. He would cure Vaden's legacy by ensuring there are none alive in the village to be afflicted. I fear his own wife, Ygritte, may be at risk. The man has no mercy in him. We have not stood idle. My people and I breached the defenses, intent on ending Radric's rule ourselves. We entered through the sewers under cover of night, but we were routed. There are dark creatures down there in the dungeons. The work of Radric's animants. It falls to you. Lord Radric has called for further reinforcement, and soon there will be no stopping him. Our time grows short, and in this hour I must beg assistance where I can. He is going to owe us more than some rubble-strewn plot of land after this. Fling him from the ramparts, or I'll cut his head from his shoulders. I care not. Once his throne lies empty, Gilded Vale will have the stewardship that it deserves. Well, I will find Radric and deal with him. Then I commend you on your courage and thank you for your assistance, but I will not send you onward without due warning. Radric's hold is crawling with soldiers and sellswords, all loyal to Radric. They will not take kindly to intruders. In truth, they will be all the more alert for our failed efforts. A frontal assault should be unwise if you would brave it. You could follow our steps and seek out the entrance to the sewers in the eastern edge of the moat, but several of my men were captured. It may be the entrance has been found and sealed anew. Those men were under my command. I would be in your debt if you found some means of helping them. Once you make it inside, seek out my old friend, Nedmar. He is the high priest, Baratheon, now that the shining cloud is fallen. A good man, in difficult circumstances, he will listen to reason. Shining cloud, he never shone so brightly as when the bomb took him. The moniker is obsolete now. Ash does not shine. Nedmar can help you reach Radric, but he resides in the upper level of Radric's hold, protected by guards and mercenaries. You will have to keep to the shadows if you mean to reach him without alarming the entire keep. Thank you for the advice. I will make good use of it. I consider it a blessing from the gods to have found someone that understands honor and duty. Radric's hold lies past the Easternwood, not far to the east. May Maelstrom bring you victory, friend. I wish you luck. Well, that happened. Since Radric is not offering us land, we will offer his life to the locals. You think she'll say yes? Yes. Yes, he will. At least if the question is, will Ashina stab the thing?
Hail, traveler.
You know, what do we have for sale? I think there should be some armor here. Like leather armor? Like, yeah, leather armor should be great. But on the other hand, it's really expensive. And the only reason why he has the armor, she has the armor for sale, is because I sold it to her. So instead I'll just, you know, sell a lot of this shit. Boom. Arbalest? Yeah. Scepter? Yeah. Morningstar? Sure. Sword. Spears. This is a cool looking stuff, but you know, I don't care. So going. Going. Go on. These hats there. Well, we'll select the helmets. We'll keep the hat. And we'll keep the potions, of course. This is other. So wolf hides and boar hides should be fine to sell, I guess. And then we'll trade. And now we could hire a level 3 adventure. But I will not now. Right, let's get out of town. There's a lot of stuff going on this map. You know what? I think we have to go to the actual other side of town to try this. Like over here. Because there's a road east there. These are apparently actually important things. Directions. Alright, we can move at the normal pace now. The shrooms. Wonderful shrooms. Shrooms for days gone by. Shrooms. Wonderful shrooms. Growing on the edge of these here rocks. Oh, those appear to be some sort of an undead, I believe. I believe this means it's time to bash things. I also believe this means it's time to stab things. If at all possible. Alright, let's see what happens. At the current rate. Well, I could have Alaf burn everyone to death, but I don't think that is going to be necessary. Can I arcane salt like this? Theoretically, yes. That appears to be fine. Either way. That's a flesh. Also, these are exactly the type of enemies that
What?
the Holy Radiance helps against. And that may be why they died so quickly. Maybe. Alright, so this should be the way to Radix Hold, which we will not take just now because there's still areas to explore. Good news, the spiders. And these spiders explode. There's also this really unafraid deer here. Oh dear. I suppose they relate, you know, my stagman as one of their own. Which, you know, is a completely reasonable thing to do. Ram horn helmet. Oh yeah. Well, here's the thing. Yeah, I think it's by the leg. The only person who can actually wear that sort of helmet, I think, is this guy. Does he want to wear such a helmet? No. Is she willing to wear such a helmet? She actually is. Oh. It looks a lot sillier than I expected. So wait. Did this tell the price? No. It just appeared to me for a moment. As if I had seen the price of such an object. But it was but a fleeting moment. Of some sort of an illusion in my brain. Indeed. Right. Get slapping.
Let's go.
Slap all of them dead. Awesome. Grab the mushroom. Now that we have grabbed the mushroom. That sounds kind of wrong. Maybe we should not go around just randomly grabbing mushrooms. These carvings glisten with fresh sap. Oh, what a sappy story that is. Because the sap is fresh, you know. It's a freshly sappy story. Indeed. This looks like a graveyard of sorts. That looks like a human skeleton of sorts. That probably counts as a vessel. Which probably means we already won. It also means a medium shield, a vessel bone, and a sword. So yeah, certainly a vessel. Right, you go big, go home. And Therese, go big. You are the sort of person who should be very much, you know, getting in the business of killing these undead. Anything in here? A fine crossbow. Where does this road lead? Still simply back. Okay, never mind. Can we go inside?
Isn't this something?
Oh, I think we can. No. It's just saying this.
If it makes you rest easier.
Alright, Rogue. What do you think of having your second-hand weapon, not a hatchet, but something a far more tasteful weapon, you know, like a fine dagger. Also, that fucking pike you're carrying around, that's probably not doing you a lot of good right now. Just switch to that weapon set and call it there. That's it, we've got a fine crossbow. I don't know, does anyone want to use a crossbow? I don't want to use a crossbow. Does anyone else want to use a crossbow? No, probably not. Did you have a minor ring of protection? No. Did you have one? No, you had a deflection one. You had also deflection. You have a cloak of protection though, so... Maybe give the rogue a ring. Ring, banana phone? Yes, that sounds wise. She could benefit from that, I think. Here lies in earth a root of hell. There's a lot of memorials here. Okay, never mind that.
Yeah.
I suppose that's to be expected, really. In the graveyard. Oh, there's some of the yellow plant over there. Let's get that shit. Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Golden celery. Delicious. Okay. Let's get to the next area. Let's look at the map. Yeah, that looks like the plan. Well, they say full frontal nudity is probably not the... Full frontal assault is probably not the best option here.
This is the home of the man responsible for those hanging corpses. You don't plan on knocking, do you?
No, not really. Unless you mean knocking down the doors. Boom. With a fireball. Because that's an effective way to bring down doors, I think. Probably. Grab some extra plants, will you? Yes, excellent. Also, my hand is getting really tired. From all that clicking, you see. Yes. Oh, that's some big ass plants. Okay, so this is the hidden way in. So let's take it. Set into the base of the keep's outer wall, a sewer grate spills murky, foul-smelling wastewater into the keep's surrounding moat. Slick, mossy stones form a precarious bridge across the murky water. Ahead, the iron bars of the sewer grate block passage. The bars are coated with rust, and several appear bent or sit at strange angles. They may have been weakened enough that you could bend them given the means. Use the pry bar. The constant rush of foul water against the grate makes maneuvering difficult, but you manage to place the pry bar between two of the more heavily rusted bars that give it a heavy push. With a groan, one of the iron bars begins to give. You heave, and And at last the bar snaps free of its painful crunch. Beyond the broken gate, a dark passage leads further into the keep. Murky water flows through it in a continuous stream. You take a deep breath to forestall the acrid stench around you and slip forward into the flood tunnel. The walls soon fade from view as you plunge into the foreboding darkness. It is hard going, and after a long period of swimming, Ashina's strokes grow slow and erratic with fatigue. But as you swim on, light begins to filter through the murky water ahead of you. You press on, seeking out the surge, until you find yourself standing beneath a circular gap in the tunnel. And the way out. Alright. Ashina is actually now fatigued. And while it's cool that you can get fatigued from like a story path thingy, it's kinda lame that you can get fatigued from a story path thingy. Oh, wait. It's difficult to unlock.
Yeah?
Ashina can do it.
I see where you're going with that.
No problem. Take a look inside. There's no one in here, so just grab the box. It wasn't stealing, was it? It probably was. Yeah. Right, there's no way up to the
Right.
that place so from over there, so okay.
I'm here.
You step over here. Ashina? Stealthy door opening. Strap. Disarm it. And there's undead. Hey guys, wanna go fight some undead?
Huh?
Because we have the option to. Let's do it. We probably could have done it at a better situation than like this. To quote several characters in several forms of media, not like this. Oh god, not like this. Well, we certainly need you to move closer, because you're the man with the power. Wait. Actually, cast over there. Alright, you're gonna explode that. You're gonna go straight for the Revenant, buddy. So are you, by the way. You are still fighting something, right? You're stabbing that. Right, you're trying to get rid of the pool. Doesn't seem to be very effective. There you go. And then we're gonna finish up the skeletons. All together now. Awesome. And they had a lot of loot. Sadly no armor there. There's another Revenant there.
Let's go.
Which is not an issue.
Yeah?
Alright, you
Sure.
get to go stealthing again. Do you even have a stealth skill? Because as we may have, you know, done, yeah, mostly just mechanics. Oh, that's a lot of goo. That is in fact a goo monster. Okay, let's see if you can get over here without alerting the goo monster. You could. Awesome. Now let's see if you can find anything good here
And what do we have here?
without alerting anything. We can disarm a trap again. And then, what can you do? That's seriously another trap, really? Ah, proud to say. Alright, you four. We're doing it live.
Right. Let's go.
And you can just...
Hey there.
That's it.
You just take care of that. Yeah, no problem.
Easy does it.
You are going back into stealth. Mind you, there might be someone in here. Once again, that is not the case, luckily for us.
Isn't this something?
Oh, we need you to disarm this. Slowly but steadily. Sturdy. Oh, hello. Who wants some shoes? Because Daddy's got a new pair. There's... I think the paladin requires shoes. Because that seems like her sort of
Hey
thing,
there.
you know? But that is gonna be our way in. And you are gonna hide right here. These guys
Let's go.
didn't even notice that there was another ooze around.
I'll teach.
Luckily for us, it is only tiresome.
Yeah.
Slay.
Mm-hmm.
You got major fatigue going over apparently.
Sure.
That's probably from the
I'll take a
swimming.
peek.
Yeah. That's how the trap detected. Let's trap the sound. Alright, looks like this may be an all party go in situation, so let's do that.
Hey there.
You'll stay behind. Well, you lot can face the revenant.
Let's go.
There's gonna be another revenant right behind the corner there. Let's walk here. Loot the bone.
Mm-hmm.
You just
Hey there.
take care of that thing over there. Stay on alert in case it approaches you.
And what do we have here?
It's a trap. Disarm it. That's what you do. And that's not a big ass slime. So let's not go towards it yet. Let's see if we can actually... How large is this area?
There's something you don't see every day.
Pretty big. Oh, god damn it. It was a good thing I decided to send her in first, eh? It was up to the point where there was actual enemies around. Okay, let's see what we can fight. We can fight a lot. Alright, in that case, it's probably for the best if you also join the fight. You, of course, do the thing.
Right. Let's go.
Don't you have like a holy fire or something? That's not what I had in mind, but it'll do. You will head in and shank some corpses. Then you will do things. I guess that over there. Just guarantee that no one dies.
Yeah.
That's really all we can ask for. Good, good. Okay, so now we're in a
Yeah?
part of this place where we don't know what's going on.
This calls for a subtle touch.
There's no one in this cell. There's no one in this cell, but there's certainly something. Huh. Alright, well... hello, little rogue. You can get around quite quick, right? So maybe you would benefit from being able to
Hey there.
run to people during combat to restore their endurance, maybe? Question mark, question mark, question mark?
I see where you're going with that. Give me a real challenge.
I didn't realize there was a door there. Shame on me. Shame on me. Can we open this as well? Yeah, we
I
can.
see where you're going with that.
Yo. This young man's face is badly bruised and his gaunt form is covered in a treacherous shirt. He watches you shivering with a measure of hope in his eyes. I don't know who you are, but will you help me? Gods, what have people become in this place? I don't think I can fight my way out. I take it you ended up here after assaulting the keep with Gorsk and his men? Yes, it seemed a good plan. We got in without incident and I knew the way, but we were surprised in the dungeons that most of us... You have seen some of them, fought them, their bodies at least, not their minds anymore, but their souls. The woman down here, Radix Animancer, her name is Osria. I've heard her speaking sometimes, talking about the cure. Lord Radic calls on her for often, but she's not curing anyone, she's only turned men and women into monsters. And what should take the others? I was sure I'd be next. Men and women turn to this evil to cure Hollowborn? Madness! Tell me about Osria. There's something not right about her. A bad feeling, I mean, I knew the moment she arrived, things would make a turn for the worse. There's nothing good comes of dealing with animals, it's unnatural, a lot of them. She's the one who transformed them, changed my friends into monsters, said she was doing it for the good of Gilded Vale, more like the good of her coin purse and a sticky curiosity. She's dangerous, and who knows what else she's got in her laboratory. I won't go in there, she has a convincing manner, spell isn't out. You're free, make a run for it. Thank you, stranger. I have to get back to the fork, but first some food and rest, I think. If you're dead up applause, please tell Nedmar I live yet. Tell him I still have the garment he gave me of the pale night. That should convince him, and perhaps he can help you somehow. Good luck, and may the gods keep you safe. Alright, well. Oh. Now we have two routes we can follow on this particular floor. But we also have the ladder for upstairs bits. But for now, thank you for watching. I'll see you next time.